Salam, this is video 2. Now, so as the Pope is said to represent, or be he wants to represent the black nobility too, okay? Now, and he's supposed to be the representative today, and why he believes he can use his united congregation as his platform to implement his policies, okay, and which are his canon laws, right? His Canaan laws from Canaan, right? From Babylon, his Babylonian laws, right? Okay. Now, so rather than the Vatican claim dominion, because he knows the Vatican can't claim dominion, because people will wise up and say they don't have to follow the rules of the Vatican. They're not a Catholic, so they don't have to follow that. So that's why he hides. But they covertly hide, and implement their policies through the United Nations, okay, upon the world. And it's really Vatican policies, because who started the United Nations but the Vatican, right? Okay, on behalf of the Vatican. Okay, so the Vatican, they claim dominion over the entire planet. Okay? And they would make it, to claim, it was, for the Vatican to claim dominion over the world, it would make it obvious, okay, that it would be a one world, people would reject it, and they would not adhere to it. It would make it obvious that they're trying to, as we said, dominate the world, right? And he would be acting out of order, because he's definitely not black nobility. He did not come from Hajar, right? And Hajar stemming from Abraham, because that's where the promise is supposed to come from, right? And that's where they're claiming black nobility, right? That's why you got those English, monarchy, okay? Because not black nobility. You have the English monarchy claiming it's black nobility. They're really claiming that's the root of Zionism coming out of there, right? Because Rothschild, he's the main benefactor, or not benefactor, and financier of Israel, right? Okay. Now, and that's what the ring of power comes out of, right? Okay. From out of England, right? The Vatican, England, and the District of Columbia, right? Okay, that's the Trinity. Okay. Now, one being spiritual, one being commercial, and one being military. America representing the military wing of the Trinity, England or London representing the commercial branch of the Trinity, and the Vatican representing the spiritual head of the Trinity, right? Okay. And through that, they think they have global dominion. Okay, that is not the branch of now. So, if for the Vatican to claim dominion, okay, it would make it obvious that that he has no power, and no one would follow it. But to make it seem as if it's a united policy from the world, based upon the world, okay, then it would make it appear as if it's more valid, okay, because the world is acting in unison, when in reality it's the Vatican and trying to enforce its power, right? But through that, as we said, that Trinity, right? Now, as I said, that would make it obvious. That is not a bunch. Now, is not that a bunch of horseshit straight out of the dark hole of ice? Okay? Where's the democracy in that? Okay? In the Vatican trying to claim global dominion. Where's the Vatican in that? I mean, where's the democracy in that? Where's when you have Obama going? I mean, these politicians are constantly claiming that ISIS. Let's go here. Constantly claiming that ISIS is a threat to America, when in fact America created the CIA created the ISIS, and that's been proven over and over again. And I sent that video to Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he's very aware of that, but he's still trying to mislead the people and saying what he do to Muslims. I'm a Muslim, so he's saying he'll do that to me too. Oh, I care about all humanity, but I care about myself too. He's doing that to all humanity. Okay? And that's a bunch of hogwash. And what's he supposed to be doing? Going over to Israel. Talking about he lock all the Muslim up, or he do something and don't, kill their families? Isn't that what Hitler did? Okay? So he's a madman. Donald Trump, you're a madman. You don't deserve to be a dog catcher. Because what would you do? Gas them all? Okay? You have a big mouth, and you all constantly put your foot in it. And when you do, shit comes out. Okay? You're a Nazi. And that is, you can't see. You're blind, spiritually blind, and you're ignorant. You're just a big bully, and you want to represent power that you don't have because you're insecure. Okay? You're very insecure, and you would make a horrible president. A horrible one. Okay? Going around talking about you'd kill everybody. You'd kill Muslims. When you know damn well that ISIS is American born. And even John McCain is in on that. And I sent you the videos, and you're still propagating that bullshit. And you know it's wrong. You know it's a lie. But you propagating it so you can take power and authority, just so you can say you were the president, when that job ain't worth shit anyway. Okay, let's keep it pushing about the Quran and Michael. The real king, not your bullshit. Okay. Anyway, so where's the democracy in this theocratic global dictatorship? Okay. Where does freedom of religion come in on this bit of sheepskin condemnation of the lowest ecclesiastical order? Okay? Or disorder. This spiritual brainwashing sounds more like rendition to the past and why Americans left jolly old England and its Catholic and Anglican hierarchy torture chambers. Humanity needs to ask themselves how soon after they join the Universal Church, that is, accepting Vatican through United Nations mandates, right? To govern the world, right? Religiously govern the world, okay? As the black nobility, right? Under the guise of they have total, total power, but more than that, it's supreme rule, divine right of rule under the guise of the black nobility and the promise that was given to Prophet Abraham when they have no black nobility in them. Okay, only black one in that relate was Hajar, right, and her son between Prophet Abraham alayhi salam, right? Okay. Now, humanity, we said, humanity needs to ask themselves how soon after they join this Zionist lie of black nobility and controlling the world, and joining the Universal Church, how soon after they join this church of Petra Romanus does the Inquisition and heresy trials begin in order to maintain this little demonic lie, right? According to biblical accounts, it is told to Christians the land of Canaan power was given to Abraham, and it was inherited by his children through Isaac, right? The black nobility, Isaac, his black nobility, his black son Isaac. Isaac was not black. Isaac was mother and father, Prophet Abraham, and alayhi salam, and not Hajar, but Sarah, right, was out of Babylon, Mesopotamia, right? Okay, the only black one in that was what? Hajar, and she had a son, right? That made the black nobility. He was the one. Ishmael was who Prophet Abraham sacrificed the ram, right? Because he was, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Prophet Abraham to sacrifice his firstborn, right? Okay? Now, it would have been easy to do if he didn't really care about if he really cared, if he didn't really care about Ishmael, right? It would have been easy to do. But Allah would ask him to sacrifice the hardest one, the son, a child he had been waiting for so long, right? Okay. And not only that, but he was the one of the black woman, right? Okay. Okay. So, so that's where they say the black nobility, the promise went to Isaac, right? And as I said, he was out of Mesopotamia. Okay. Now, the promise was then told to have been inherited by Abraham's firstborn grandson, Isaac, through a bit of skullduggery, right? Well, no, it went to Isaac. The promise was supposed to go to Isaac, right? Esau, right? But it was taken from Esau by his brother. And what was his brother's name? His brother's name was, no, his brother Jacob. Jacob. That's when we get Israel, right? Supposedly Israel. So now it was supposed to be inherited from Isaac to Jacob, right? Okay? And it came through the line of Isaac. This black nobility came through the line of Isaac, right? Through a bit of skullduggery, right? Okay. And the inheritance was usurped by the younger brother, the twin, because Esau had a younger brother, right? He had a twin brother, right? And his twin brother's name was Jacob, right? Okay, and Jacob's name was supposed to be changed to Israel, and that's where they supposedly get the name Israel, right, from Jacob, and the inheritance, right, coming through the black nobility. The inheritance of black nobility was supposed to come from Isaac to his, whoever followed after that, right? On that side of the branch, when there's no black nobility in that side of the branch, right? But that's where they get the title black nobility, right? Okay. So Ezra, the oldest, was supposed to inherit it, Isaac, being the second born, right, was supposed to inherit it from his father, right? Okay. The second born, Isaac, okay, was supposed to inherit the promise, okay, and by overstepping the firstborn, right? Well, here, the firstborn was said, the firstborn of from Isaac's side, right? The firstborn was to be Esau and Jacob, right? Born to Rebecca, right? I think it was Rebecca. And I forgot the father's name. That's why I haven't mentioned it. But anyway, so Esau is the oldest. Jacob is the youngest, okay? So Esau was supposed to have the inheritance, right? But being the firstborn, he was supposed to have the inheritance. But being the firstborn of Abraham, Isaac was supposed, being the firstborn of Abraham, Ishmael was not supposed to have it. But in the second generation, the firstborn was supposed to have it, right? Sounds like the skullduggery, but we're going to go further. Okay. So Esau, the firstborn grandson, okay, of Rebecca, who was married to, one of the children born after Isaac, right? And he's a grandson of Abraham, right? So this grandson of Abraham had two children, right? Esau and Jacob, okay? They were twins. Esau came out first, okay? And so he was supposed to get the inheritance, right? Okay. But his brother Jacob deceived him, right? Okay. Now, so, okay, and he was supposed to be usurped. The promise, his inheritance, was supposed to be usurped for a bowl of soup, right? Now, it is further told Jacob, this is Jacob, his name is Jacob, the second grandson, okay, of Prophet Abraham. And I'm not saying the second grandson because Well, yeah, he would be. That's the way the story's telling. He would be the grandson